Last week I installed this 1/2-inch hydraulic ram pump and it's been going for 7 days. Now it's time to get the delivery pipe installed. I have 200 feet of good old-fashioned garden hose that I'm going to be using as the delivery pipe. Now I know what you're thinking. Dude, you've got a 1/2-inch ram pump and you want to use a 3/4 inch garden hose? That doesn't add up. Well, it actually does not matter. As long as the delivery pipe is big enough that it does not have a lot of friction loss, then you're going to be okay. So let's say I wanted to use a 5-inch delivery pipe on this ram pump. It would be okay. Eventually that water would reach the end and be just as effective as a garden hose. So that's just something to keep in mind. If you've already got a bunch of one size of pipe, you can just use that as the delivery pipe. I've got a little adapter here that I'm going to use. It just goes from a 1/2 inch here to the garden hose. And when I turn this on, it's likely that the pump is going to stop because all the pressure in this tank is going to be shot out into the delivery pipe. Yep, so it stopped. So what's happening is the water is bypassing the valve here in the pressure tank and just going straight through the delivery pipe, and it's going to match the height of the source. So once I know that it has filled that delivery pipe, I can begin resetting the pressure here in the pump. So it may take a while, but this will eventually be primed back again. Now that the delivery pipe is installed and the pump will not work, I have to go bring the delivery pipe up high enough to get back pressure on the pump. The ground that I'm standing on is about 10 feet above the ram pump, which is about 3 feet above the source. And with 7 feet of head pressure, that little 1/2-inch pump can push water almost 50 feet up a hill. That means that if I try to turn it on now, it's just going to push water out of here and never build pressure in the pressure tank. So I've got the next 100 feet of garden hose. I'm going to connect these two together and then start walking up this hill to increase my delivery height, and that will give me back pressure on the pump to keep it going. So let me just run this up here real quick and then we will get the ram pump going again. I believe I went high enough up the hill to give enough back pressure, so let me begin clicking this away and it will begin to fill the tank with pressure. This part may take just a bit because I have to pump water up that hill manually like this until there's enough back pressure to start filling the tank here with pressure. I added another 50-foot hose on top of the previous hose, and it seems to be close to the amount of back pressure required to get this going. So it's working on its own, but kind of. I may actually have to increase the height up the hill even more. I pulled the delivery pipe up another 5 feet or so, and I think it has enough back pressure that the pump is going to stay on. So let's go up to the top and check it out. The pump is in that hole there, and the delivery pipe comes up the hill. So let me walk you up here and you can see where it goes to. We were just standing all the way down there, came up around here, came up this big hill, and then up into this tree all the way up there, which is another 10 foot. But as you can see, it is definitely coming out now. Now I know what you're saying, that's not much water, but if you were to drive this into a tank for 24 hours, you're looking at probably well over a couple hundred gallons. So That's pretty good. Now, if you were to increase this ram pump to 3/4 or a 1 inch or even a 1 1/4 ram pump, you're looking at a lot more water than that. So definitely some options to think about. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.